Cry for Love at 98.7 WLLZ. I hate to say legendary. It tends to age people, but hi, Iggy. Nice to have you here.
Hey, thanhanks. It's great to be in the Midwest.
Yeah, I bet it is. Good to be home?
Yeah, it really is. I feel real at home here, you know.
Iggy Pop joins us here in the studio for a little wrap before the sold-out show tonight. How long has it been since you've been here in town playing?
I never count the time. I never know what day it is.
We were just talking about the bookies thing, which would have been, we were talking about 1980.
Probably around 79 or 80, and then I played with the Stones here at...
that's right.
With that big joint.
And the Silverdome, right.
Yeah,
the football field.
I might have played another time... after Zombie Birdhouse was on, I might have played in Royal Oak or something.
Okay, well, in any case, it's always good to have native Detroiters or Dearbornites, as the case may be, back here in town.
Ypsilanti, actually.
Ypsilanti?
Yes.
I always thought it was Dearborn. I guess that's where your dad teaches.
My old man taught school in Dearborn. Right. Yeah, he's retired now.
And people were going to ask me to ask you what happened to your dad. A lot of the former kids that he taught.
He's got himself a really nice place on the edge of a golf course in South Carolina. Where he is very happy.
I'll bet.
With my mother.
Sounds great.
Geese and turtles and that kind of thing.
And how's Sushi?
She's terrific.
Good. Where is she at now? She didn't come in with you?
She's on her way to the hotel. With the rest of them.
She decided to head on over there while you did the thing here, right?
Kind of, get things set up for imminent arrival.
I've seen more of you in media lately than I have of the President of the United States. Now,
well,
this is kind of rare.
Why not?
It's kind of surprising, though, because for years we never saw or heard a thing from you, and then all of a sudden here you are back. You've taken to the media like it's second nature to you.
I was
a little crazy doing all this media stuff, or are you into it?
It doesn't faze me at all. I like my music, so I want people to know it's out. So it's out.
And they know, too, obviously, by the sold-out show tonight. Yeah. Well, the new album is doing great, I understand, and some fine tunes on it, by the way. I noticed we were just talking about the Buddy Holly thing you do. You haven't done too many cover tunes of different people.
Really rare.
Yeah, I thought so.
That one, I heard it, and I was on a boat and started jumping up and down and really capsized the thing. And I just thought it sounded like something I should have written 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. So I thought, I'm going to sing that. What the heck?
And it sounds great on there. I know you got help on this album from... Steve Jones, we were talking about from the Sex Pistols, and you're in that movie too, if I'm not mistaken. The Sid and Nancy,
and just Color of Money.
Yeah, right. And Sid and Nancy. Somebody told me if you blink your eyes, we'll miss you in that.
It's a tiny part. I just did it for kicks. I wanted to play a guy in a suit, just to see if most people don't recognize me, which is the idea.
Did you know Sid back in those days, or
very briefly?
How did you meet up with Steve?
I met Steve when he was in the Professionals. Do you remember them? That was him and Cook and a couple of guys they picked up after the Sex Pistols.
Okay.
And he was touring America a lot, and there was a really divey hotel in New York called the Iroquois in Midtown, where you could stay for $42.50 a night, which meant it attracted the entire rock and roll business. And he'd come up there late at night, and we'd sit around and play guitars, and I just really liked him, and I liked playing with him, and playing with him, he had a lot of great music that wasn't just that one kind of E-A-B sort of 4-chord Eddie Cochran sound. It was another side to him, so I worked with him on Repo Man.
That's right, we were talking about that when I talked to you on the phone. You were in that movie, right?
And I just really like playing with him. So
he's not in your band now when you play around.
No, he's not. This band's going all over the world, and he's kind of not visa ready. There's some legal schmutz. I don't know.
Something in his past. We don't want to know about,
it's the same as with me. It's always something popping up, like
Try to get over into Canada, and they say, "Sorry, Ig, you can't do that." You know,
something.
Well, we're looking forward to the show tonight. Of course, sold out. I think virtually minutes after it was announced. I'm sure that makes you feel real good to come back home here.
Great.
And who's in the band tonight? Anybody we would know, or is this?
I don't think so. It's real new. They're all from London. They're all friends of Kevin's. Kevin Armstrong, who played guitar on the album, with the exception of the solo on "Cry for Love" that Steve did. And it's like Kevin and his friends: Phil, Gavin, Seamus, and Kevin.
Well, we'll find out what they are tonight.
They're real good musicians.
Well, let's go back and do an old tune here. One of my favorites off the old Soldier album. I just, as you said, you were surprised that I had that in here.
I was shocked to see you pick that up. I didn't believe it.
Sometimes I dig back into my collection and pull these out. Knocking them dead in the city. We'll be doing that tonight, right?
Tune.
We'll be doing that tonight down at St. Andrews. And of course, if you don't have a ticket for the show tonight, I guess the next question I should ask real quick is, are you ever going to come back?
Yeah. We're coming back in the new year. This is just real quick through.
Okay.
I'm going to Europe and then coming back.
Good. We'll talk more about the next time around and what's going to happen tonight right after this classic one from Iggy at 98.7 WLLZ. Classic Iggy Pop, knocking them down in the city, complete with a little cue scratch in there from being played so many times on the radio in the past somewhere. Anyway, listen, you ever find that you have problems with, I mean, you have two audiences now. You've always been ahead of your time. You got the older crowd from the Stooges days. You got the new young crowd, which I'm sure we'll see a lot of tonight, as well as, and especially here in Detroit, you got a lot of fans from the old days. Are we going to have, like, fighting down there?
I don't even think about that. No, I just go and do sort of do a straight ahead show.
Yeah, you were saying now tonight we'll see a lot of rock and roll, a couple of ballads thrown in.
Straight ahead energy, but not totally thrash or anything like that. There's some slow ones and some fast ones, and some that sound soft and some that sound hard, and it's music.
And it's sold out, and we'll see you tonight, and it starts at, we were talking the late show tonight, it starts about midnight.
Yeah, that's right.
So you get out of here, go get some sleep,
Okay,
and,
I will.
And take it easy, and we'll see you tonight down there. Iggy Pop, right here in the studio. Pleasure, Ed.
Thanks, John.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Iggy Pop in town tonight down at St. Andrews Hall, and we'll come back with more tunes right after these.